everybody. Well, the clouds have rolled in. It is raining. Oh, it's going to be a very ugly day. Well, this is the kind of day it's been so far. Saw earlier it was raining. It's been kind of a slow editing, but I'm noticing it is actually clearing up a teeny bit out here, and it wasn't supposed to. I mean, it's still cloudy and whatnot, but I think we're going to be making a run. Okay, so the downside of connecting the Bluetooth shutter to two phones is it will eventually revert back to one or the other one. It was connecting to the wrong phone from yesterday, so memory type things. So yeah, I think we're going to make a little outing here because the weather has kind of stopped. Don't mind the hair. Need to go down. I think we're going to go down to Lewisburg or Selinsgrove because that pet store seems to always have the cuddle bones for the birds. And I need to find another holder that's bigger because I guess Terry's got some really large cuddle bones for a bigger bird. And the one we have, it won't fit in. So I don't know if I'm going to be successful in that or not. From there, I don't know what we're going to do. Part of me, since I got the light for the GoPro, part of me wants to try out the lens mod and all that, but I'm sitting there going, don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. The main problem is it lowers your resolution down to 2.7K. I think you can go up to 60 frames per second still, though. But if I get the media mod, because they have both at the Selinsgrove Best Buy, because I have that $80 gift card, so that would cover one of the items, then I can actually plug in the sound to that, and that actually has the cold shoe mounts built onto it as well. So I could try the GoPro out, do a test with that, with the media mod and the Rode, and I wouldn't need the light today, but nonetheless, I'd have it. So that's kind of all running around in my head, and it's also like, don't spend money, don't spend money. We'll see which works, which wins that little battle. Alright, video is exporting, so I don't know how long this is going to take. I think it was a little over 5 gigs. So it's 12:02 now. Hopefully we're uploading by 12:30 and we can get our ways on our way. Alright, take them out real quick here. A little later than I wanted to be, but kind of rested a little bit and got some things done. Yeah, that made no sense whatsoever, but alright. Come on. Jeez, I'm sorry, baby girl. You really need to go outside. Come on, let's go, Tinkle Pot. Bluetooth button not working right now. Anyway, I threw the GoPro on the charger for a little bit. Also cleared the SD card. I don't even remember the last time the damn thing's been used. I know I played with it that one day. It's really not as bad of a day as they were calling for. This was supposed to just be solid rain until for another hour. Then the 2 to 3 range was supposed to be decent by the radar even. I mean, but after like 3 o'clock, like into the 4:30 range, we could see some torrential rain. Alright, let's see if the Max Lens mod works. I'm spinning you guys upside down. And okay, let's try that again. And we're going to spin you upside down. And try number 3. I'm not sure what I have to do to make this thing not spin over. Okay, that was the last one, and that worked. I now have the max video is showing on, so this is just the regular audio coming out of the GoPro Hero 9. Alright, so in the box they give you the media mod, they give you a windshield. This comes with microphones on both sides, so you can record stereo, front and back, or you can record front or back, which you could on the old model. So like I said, it does come with the cold shoe mounts with the lock-in for the light. You can also put a monitor on it, and obviously you can also put this guy, at least that one piece on there. Yeah, back here it gives you, it's like HDMI micro, USB-C, and the microphone jack to add audio. So gives you some additional features you don't get right out of the box with the GoPro Hero 9. And from what I understand is, and I didn't do a lot of research before I got this, is the fact that also this one has, because it has those covers on there that I just peeled back, has some weather protection now. So if I decide not to use the external microphones and just use what's built in here, it will be protected in weather. I don't think it's protected for underwater. I could be wrong about that. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. But I'm going to slip this guy in here and see if the audio changes drastically. Alrighty, it became quite a bit bigger camera. It adds probably a good 3/4 of an inch to the width of it. It's still holdable in the hand with that big lens on it. I'm not sure about putting it in the pocket too well, because it's quite a bit thicker than a phone is now. And the GoPro itself, it probably almost doubled it in thickness with that lens on there. But I'll give you a shot of yourselves here. So that's what you look like right now. Of course, you know, I don't understand why that display is still a thing. That's what that HDMI port is primarily used for, because you have to plug that in. And I don't know about adding the receiver to the side, because that's right where my hand is. But how does it sound right now? Let me get the windshield on and see if it adjusts it, because there's a little bit of wind out right now. Okay, now we have the windshield on there as well. I think I could put the receiver on the top, but definitely not the side. It would be definitely in my way. I'd be just pushing it right off. No, actually the stops are facing forward, so I'd be pushing on the back of it. So power-wise, it may work. It may work. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. But does it sound any better? We're going to give this thing a little bit of a outdoor test here in a little bit. Right now we're in the car with windows down, and the puppy dogs are they're chilling. They're doing good. They need to go out. But again, I took them out when we got here. I don't know, I also decided to pick up, because I'm using both phones for work now. I got I thought was a gold Apple Watch, but it's more of a pink. But I'm going to put a black band on it. It should look alright. Back on the iPhone with audio. So that'll be kind of a good test. Standing still in the car. What's the sound like versus the GoPro? So here's what she looks like now. Like I said, she gained all this here, plus over here, and get an idea of that freaking lens. That thing is quite massive. But if it keeps things super steady for filming with the dogs and whatnot, and if I ever decide to hook it to the bag, this is a little on the heavy side, I'm not going to lie. It gained quite a bit of weight. It probably weighs more than the iPhone with all the rigging I have on it, or close, I'm going to say. I don't know, it's hard to tell. But it does fit in the hand, pretty decent. You know, it's definitely usable, I think. And I can get back to that whole spin around instead of having to flip cameras all the time, which some people like, some people really dislike. Well, that was a short trip. Walked in, line is halfway through the store, so I'm already neglecting or hoping I don't find anything, and sure don't. Didn't find a thing. So I didn't look for anything else either, because I wasn't going to wait in that line for a cuddle bone holder. Wasn't going to do it. Alright, I think these guys need to kind of get out a little bit for a few minutes. Trying to decide where would be a good spot to go. It's really busy over here. Alright, we're going to go a little GoPro here. Oh wow, I even get an audio signal on this thing. That is kind of cool. I can see that my audio is working. Oh man. Alright, I do want to check settings though quick and see, because I know on the other one you can enable front, back, or stereo. Alright, well I'm not seeing a sound option right now, and not even on the iPhone app for it, so just for giggles. Right now the phone is, or the camera is actually vertical. And now back to normal. Should be straight the whole time. Don't you have to go pee, little dude? Is the wide angle messing you up a little bit? I mean, I can get closer to myself. I don't know. I don't have to hold it so far out like I do with everything else, because this is in super view. So the one thing a lot of people don't like too is the fact that there is no bokeh in the background with these. I prefer that, but that's why I don't use the back camera for the iPhone, because of the bokeh and the fact that it's really weird on focusing sometimes. And you know, I like seeing the pretty sky. Priya, leave that alone. Let's go. All right. Well, it's can't complain. The day is a lot nicer than it was supposed to be, I think. It is a little after 3 o'clock. I did get a rain alert on our way down, but the wind's really blowing. That'll be interesting to see. Oh, well, it's picking up. Those screens. Helping or not? Right, little man? Hey, right? What are you looking at? Watching other people. Man, it's a high curve. It's higher than 3 almost. Oh well, so it looks like with the playback I have no audio, so I'm going to guess that that does not work with that cable. I'll have to try. I meant to bring the other cable with me, and you know, my brains didn't work when I left the house, so I don't know if it's a good idea to put your hands on the microphone when you're holding it, but that was convenient. Alright, let's turn this guy. Make sure everything is on, but it's not playing any audio back like it does every other time when I play it back. The wind didn't seem to be affecting the microphones with that windshield on, so this might become another go-to camera. But the record button is blocked too with the Rode on top, and like I said, putting it on the side, I think, you know, with that windshield on there and the way that kicks out, I don't think I could. Alright, back to iPhone Vision. We got that one up there. That camera can get turned off. Not sure why that one's on. We got to get ourselves moving here. Kind of wanted to hook this up. Apparently, it does do time warp in that mode. So we're going to give that a try here. Girl, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Oh, that tickles. Yeah, well, I think today is basically a washout now. You can see the rain as we were coming into Sam's, and it's gotten way worse. So the wind's picked up. Yes, it has. It's windy and wet. Bad girl. You can't have your turkey. Picked him up turkey. Got some socks for myself, and I saw this Habit shirt last time we were here. Now, I'll give it a shot. This line kind of looks cool. Well, a day like today even. And it's, you know, a damp cold. There's 2 clips recorded. It's not flooding near as bad as it was. And now, of course, we get home and the rain stopped. I was going to take him to the park, but unfortunately it was raining so hard I didn't bother. And now it's kind of calming down. Obviously I'm on the GoPro right now. You can try to tell by the wide angle shot. And I'd be very curious to see how this looks versus the other one. So I'm going to go import everything. I don't know what time the race is supposed to start. Bristol on dirt. I know the qualifying races got rained out because there were no heat races. They didn't do them because of rain. Test, 1 2 1 2. Do I have an audio signal? I have an audio signal now. Yay! So there we go. It needed the other cord. So I'm going to take the dogs for a little walk because as soon as I get home, like I said, it stopped raining, and now the sun appears to be coming out. I'm not going back out. It's almost 6 o'clock at night, so she should be getting up shortly, and take them for a lap around here together and go back and forth between the GoPro and the iPhone. But I just wanted to test and see if this worked. This is not going to be very convenient. Honestly, I'd put it on a handle if I did this because I really can't reach the record button at all with the receiver on top of the phone, on the top of the GoPro. Boy, that took a long enough time for it to decide to start recording. Jesus. Alright. Well, as you can tell, the weather changed. It actually got nice out after they ate and we settled down. And like I think I already recorded a clip saying we weren't going to go back out. I don't remember if I did or not. I was thinking about it. I may have. I just started editing. It's been a while because it's like going for like 7 o'clock, something like that. I don't even know. Can't even see watches here. Ugh. 7:03. And Terry just got up. So completely noticeable audio difference from the raw GoPro to the medium mod. That is unbelievable. Image quality, I don't know. Image quality is a little bland, but come on. We're going to give it a try here, and I didn't get to the wind clip, but there was some, and there is some now, so it'll be interesting to see how this works out. But, I mean, and the audio on the other one, I mean, I turned the gain down because I was getting blasted, and I don't have any audio. Well, I knew one clip the microphone was off, and the clip with the microphone was actually turned off. And actually, when it was on, it didn't work. I think it worked the second time when I just tried it. I don't even know if I imported that. I think I did. When I played it back, it was there. So, but it cuts it way down. because I don't have the gain up. What are you doing? We're gonna go for a full lap there, Princess, so can we walk? I'm gonna navigate my way this way. Oh, I haven't been out much today because of this. I mean, I took him out on the road a couple times, but, you know, yeah, I thought we were going to have some decent weather there, and then it started pouring again on us. So after some sleuthing, I did find the media mod sound settings. Basically, you have to turn the camera on, and it's actually in the settings for your record settings. I mentioned this way back in the day. You can basically have a bunch of different little presets, and when you go in and scroll down, you finally get to media mod, and it only gives you front, back, or the internal mics on the camera now. It does not give you the stereo option that the media mod 8 gave you. Kind of sucks, but still sounded pretty good. Right now it's be interesting to hear because it's windy right now. The wind is blowing pretty good, so I want to hear this back. I'm gonna face it that way for a minute too because I want the wind in it. I want to see how that little dead cat thing is working. I seriously want to do a night test with that light though on this later on. So I was just thinking about calling the video a night here pretty soon, but I think when I take them out one last time, that'll be the end. I'm gonna try to get the rest of it edited. And I'm going to relax a little bit, enjoy my night off, and then 1 to 10 for the next 2 days, and then 3 to midnight, Wednesday and Thursday, while they install the new self-checkouts. Yay. I agreed to it, so it is what it is. Yeah, I'm really curious with the auto start whether or not all my features are working, because I know in some other instances certain things didn't work the way I thought they were going to. So I really hope the horizon level is turning on when I fire it up from quick start. And that's something I'm not 100% sure of. This clip is not, so I should still be level right now even though I have the camera vertical. It's even holding that way on the screen, so we'll see. That is a crazy feature. I don't even mind this lens. It doesn't look bad. The front camera is, or the front screen is very helpful with this one. It's one of the reasons I really was hoping this would be a better GoPro than years past. I don't know, I really want to use the iPhone, I guess, and I'm sure I'll be going back to it here pretty soon, but this may get more usage now that it sounds better, and if it looks good, that's going to be the problem. It's got to have some sort of image quality. 2.7K 60, I hope it does. This is not looking very promising right here. Come on, Mateo. It looks like we're going to get another dose of rain here, so time to move your little butt. And the iPhone just confirmed my fears that there is a rain shower coming in the next 10 minutes. Yeah, you better move your butt, dude. Walk. Do it. Get back. Come on, buddy. Oh, what are you looking at? I can't see anything up here. Okay, well, we're going to do an indoor night test. iPhone is actually, I'm hooked up on the rig just to give you a quick little look here. That's what we got. Lights on the top of the GoPro. That is on the low setting right now. All internal microphones, so from the back side I'm not getting very good audio with the GoPro. This is completely dark. Granted, there's two different flashes going right now. And the iPhone's holding up a little bit better, so let's just give this guy one more kick. That's the second brightness. iPhone's getting even better because of that extra light. And there is full brightness, and that really does help the GoPro out. So in complete darkness in the house, it's yeah, it's looking like such. And I'm gonna blind myself. Wow, I'm overblowing something fierce, so I can probably cut that down not to strobe, so I'm having a seizure. Okay. Alright guys, well this is going to be the end of the video, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little test. There'll be more to come. The media mod definitely does make an awesome sound adjustment, but only if you have the microphone facing the direction you're speaking. which means Rode would come in handy for that type of stuff when I'm filming the dogs and stuff. It's not completely unusable, but there's definitely a cut when I go turn the camera around because it's on the front camera as primary. Doesn't mean the back isn't picking up. It means it's not picking up as much. So, all right, guys, have a good night.